So I'm a petty bitch. And I'm an asshole, and I will 100% admit it. I have no fucking problem saying it. Like, I'm a blunt, petty bitch. There's somebody I watch, and I don't watch her very often because she riles me the fuck up. But I sort of hate watch her. Like, I found her and there was so much hope. There was so much hope when I found her because she was another fat girl who liked fashion and liked alternative clothing. And I was like, fuck yes. And then she opened her mouth and I was like, oh fuck, shut up. She is one of those like SJW, like body positive, which is only fat positive, fucking annoying bitches who need safe spaces and such. And like, I want to like her. I want to like her so much, but it's gotten to the point that I can't even like attempt to like her, and now I just talk shit when I watch her. Like seriously, I watch her and poor Shannon. I fucking watch her and I'm like, rah, you're so stupid on the TV. And Shannon's just like, why do you watch her? I'm like, because I want to like her. Fucking why? Why you like this? Why you do this? Anyway. So basically, she made a video about how the word flattering is offensive. Really, like, I hate politically correctness anyway. Like, I've always been like anti-political correct shit anyway. Like, even before it was a big deal, I was always like, fuck it, if you're offended, it's your own fucking fault for being offended. Like, which I have changed a little bit on that. I'm a little less of an asshole, shockingly enough, actually. But yeah, I've always been like not a big fan of people being politically correct because fuck it, who cares? Like, it's words, dude, it's words. So anyway, she I was talking about how flattering is offensive because like she likes to wear crop tops and stuff, and like, you do you, boo, like wear a fucking crop top. But you're a fat girl. And I don't think you're not a fat girl. People are gonna fucking talk shit to you. You're putting yourself on the internet. People are gonna talk shit on you, like life. If you're super fucking skinny, people are gonna fucking talk shit on you and call you a fucking crackhead and call you fucking anorexic and eat a sandwich and all that kind of shit. If you're really fat, they're gonna say you have fucking diabetes and say like your stomach doesn't look, doesn't look good in the fucking crop top. If you fucking make a bunch of outfit videos and someone says, hey, that doesn't look cute on you, or that'd be more flattering in this shape, like people, like I love fucking fashion. Like, I actually, because of this house, and camera equipment, I can finally make videos about like my clothes and stuff because I actually do like to like build outfits and like fashion, and I've been in like retail forever and I like to make clothes and I like to just a little interesting, if you will. I don't know what the fuck this movie was. Anyway, so if I make those videos and someone says, hey, that skirt's too tight, or those pants are too long, or, you look ugly in that. Okay. Like, you can't be so fucking sensitive. And if you are, like, God damn, get the fuck off the internet. Like, you're mad at people saying, like, what could be flattering on your body shape. Like, for working in retail, like, there are body shapes. So like if you are an apple shape versus a pear shape, certain things are gonna look cute on you. Like for example, I am an apple shape. I'm mostly belly, where like I don't have big hips. I got a big booty. I got big hips and I got like smaller legs. So because of my body shape, when I wear like skinny jeans, I look like a fucking, oh my god, what are they called? Like, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Like, that's what it reminds me of. I feel like I go to, like, a point at the end. Because, like, I'm, like, belly, and then, like, no hip. And that's not insulting. It's the truth. Like, my body shape should not be wearing fucking skinny jeans. However, if I was a pear shape, which is pretty much all, like, hips and, like, what everybody wants, and I wish I was a fucking pear shape, because it's, like, big boobies and little waist and big hips, like Kim Kardashian body, I would look awesome in skinny jeans. But I would look horrible in, like, other things. Like, it's not fucking insulting. And if you're that, like, really? Like, is there nothing else going on in your life that you're insulted by that? Like, I mean, fuck. Like, I've seen some comments on your videos. I mean, damn, they've been way meaner than that. Like, that's not insulting. She also made a video about being body positive during the holidays. And her advice for people to be body positive during the holidays was to make a safe space. Which we all know how I feel about safe spaces for the most part. I mean, again, safe spaces, trigger warnings, those kind of things are really important for things like rape and PTSD and that kind of stuff. Not motherfucker because you're fat. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a blunt bitch. Like, seriously, if I saw her in real life, I'd be saying the same fucking shit to her. If this offends you, then you probably shouldn't be watching this channel because it's not gonna fucking end. I've actually gotten nicer, oddly enough, so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, like, seriously, like, that just, So yes, her answer was make an internet safe space. I've been fat my whole life. Like, I don't really remember ever not being at least pudgy. Like, I remember being pudgy at like 6. I don't remember, like, I was a big fucking baby. Like, I don't remember not being pudgy. So, like, I've definitely had lots of aunts, uncles, sisters, cousins, whatever, call me fat. And you know what? I've just been like, okay, when I was like 12, they probably offended me, but like, I've moved on from that. I'm not 12. You have to like get the fuck over it. Like, you're not going to be able to stop other people's opinions on you. If you're going to put yourself out on the internet, people are going to talk shit on you. accept your fucking life, dude. Like, if you don't want anyone to talk about you, then you better just hang out with people who are 100% nice to you. And like, with the crop top thing and the flattering thing, she also said that if you are knocking people who are wearing crop tops, and I would not really knock someone, but if they want our honest opinion, because they put their outfits on there, honest opinions are gonna happen. Like, hey, that crop top doesn't fit you well. Sorry, not sorry. Like, that's what's up. Like, that, don't put your shit out there if you don't expect people to talk about it. But if she said that people who would say like flattering have internalized fat phobia. No, bitch. I'm a fat girl. I know it actually fits my body right. And looking at her body, we have almost the same body. Like, she's also an apple where she's mostly belly. So no, why the fuck, like, you can wear that crop top. You can wear anything you want. But expect the fact that people are going to be like, why are you accentuating the biggest part of your body? Like, being that we're apple-shaped, you're supposed to accentuate the smallest part of your body, which is usually right underneath your breast. That is just fucking fashion 101, bitch. It's not like some personal attack. Well, it is a personal attack, but it's not like just because we all hate ourselves, so we have to hate you. Now, honey, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. Just accept the fact that people are going to talk shit. You could be skinny as fuck. Like, look at Jacqueline Glenn. I fucking love Jacqueline Glenn. I would fucking kill for her. Well, not kill for her body, actually. I'd like to be a little bit bigger than she is. But point being, she's what one would assume to be the perfect body, right? She's skinny, and, you know, she's been Playboy and all this stuff. And people fucking tell her to eat a sandwich all the goddamn time. Does she make a bunch of videos about it? No. She made one video eating a sandwich because I'm sure it gets annoying after a while. But everybody gets judged. There's stereotypes for a reason. They assume every skinny person's fucking anorexic and every fat person eats McDonald's constantly. Is this true? No. But are the people that eat McDonald's constantly? Yes. When I first moved down here, because there are no jobs, I worked at Burger King, which was not the highlight of my life, but fuck it, I'm gonna make that fucking money if I can, right? And being an adult working at Burger King is already fucking a little not humiliating, like dehumanizing, because you get treated like fucking dirt. Being a fat girl working at Burger King, oh, it's even better. But none of that, there are people that literally, there's a guy that came in every single day. I worked 9 to 5, Monday through like Friday. Every single day, he came in and ordered 2 chicken sandwiches and a hamburger. Every day. And he was a fat dude. So there are people that eat fucking things like Burger King every fucking day. And there are people like me who eat Taco Bell on occasion and then try to eat healthy on occasion. It's all fucking balance. And luckily I've been able to balance, so I've been able to lose weight. But if I never lose any more weight and never lose, like, that's life. That's how the body works. If you're going to get that offended by it, if you're going to get, like, you know, need trigger warnings and safe spaces, and you don't be able to deal with, like, your great aunt fucking calling you fat, like, old people have no filter. They don't. They have no fucking filter. The amount of, like, grandmothers and uncles and fucking older people that have told me that I look like a freak, and, you know, why would you do that to yourself, and, you know, you were such a pretty girl, and you have such a pretty face, or we're just like, bitch, I don't have a pretty face, I got pretty other things too, you know, like, but no, if I got offended by every time somebody, like, called me a freak, or, like, told me that, like, oh, you had a pretty face, you just lost that weight, I would have killed myself years ago, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, if that is your biggest issue, you have a good life. You got good shit going on. That is 100% first world problems. Like, I'd like to find somebody in fucking Ethiopia that is bitching about, like, fat fucking phobia. You ain't gonna find it. Like, you know, like, America is the fattest fucking country. So, yeah, you're gonna have little babies who are like, oh, fat phobia. And yes, I'm sure it hurts, but fucking grow some thick skin or do something about it. Because it's not gonna change. You can't change others' opinions. You can't change how they're gonna feel about it. If you're gonna put fat fucking videos up there, in crop tops and fucking clothes, and just clothes in general. If you're gonna put videos up in you in outfits, expect that you're gonna get hate. This is fucking YouTube. Everyone talks shit on everyone regardless of the kind of video you're making. So if you need a safe space because, you know, your great aunt, uncle, cousin, or your fucking someone on YouTube is gonna call you fucking fat, then get the fuck off YouTube. One of the first videos I ever made was called about being a lesbian on YouTube, because it was around the time when, like, before gay marriage was even legal in the US. And the first people that came for me were zoophiles. Do not look them up. You do not need to look them up. You will traumatize yourself. But it's people who believe in fucking dogs. Literally, like, in having a sexual relationship with a dog. And I got a ton of fucking a ton of fucking hate from zoophiles calling me, because I said that I was not a degenerate, because I'm not a degenerate. In that aspect, at least. Like, being in love with a woman does not make me a fucking, you know, creepy or degenerate. It's not the same thing as being a pedophile. It's not the same thing as being a dog fucker. You know, but they were like, you're the same as us, and I'm like, you're raping a dog. I'm definitely not the same as you. But regardless, there was a ton of people, like, coming at me from that fucking community, fucking talking shit, calling me, like, a bunch of shit, and you know what I did? I laughed at it. I actually wish I didn't fucking block them. I blocked them because I didn't want to have to, like, it was just kept fucking, like, filling, and I'm like, dude, get away from me. Like, I just really didn't want to talk to fucking dog rapists. Like, that's why I blocked them. But I'm sort of sad that I did now, because it'd probably be a really funny video. Point being, though, that was, like, my first video. And now I'm up to like almost 200, and people are still gonna talk shit. It's not gonna end. So grow a thicker skin or shut the fuck up. Sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops. Bye.